My name is Anastasia Lopoukhine, and I make large-scale drawings in pen and ink, ballpoint, and charcoal. And also recently I have started to do collages, and sometimes I make videos about my work. A lot of the subject matter of my work is to do with my childhood memories and experiences. I seem to reference a lot the age of 5 for some reason. It seems to be a year where most things in my life have happened. That the perspective of a child onto sort of this weird adult world is one of the themes that I explore the most in my work. My biggest influences are Egon Schiele, because of his kind of love of hands. And I did a big project before I started art school, or in the first year of art school actually, with the Neue Gallery. And so I saw so many Egon Schiele drawings, and I think that they will sort of forever be imprinted in the back of my head anytime I draw. And also his ability to kind of refine a line and make a huge drawing, very impactful drawing out of 5 lines is also something that I always aim for. My other influence is, I'd say, Fran Lebowitz, the comedian, not the photographer, because of her ability to kind of rephrase and put something that is very complicated social things into one phrase. And I feel like my best drawings and my best artwork is kind of these one-liner social commentary that I kind of got from her, I feel like. Right now, I'm focusing on making a sort of large, cohesive body of work. I feel like before, in the past, I sort of made one work per theme, and now I'm kind of starting to understand what I like and don't like, and what I want to kind of concentrate on, and what I want to be as an artist. So I'm sort of looking forward to kind of making one body of work on a specific theme rather than sort of individual pieces. I think that the biggest challenge of being an artist is like actually being an artist, which means that you wake up and make art all day, and then you think about it in your dreams, and then you wake up again and make more art. Because society weirdly is not kind of structured towards for artists, and I feel like a lot of the time when, I don't know, you need to pay your taxes or answer any bureaucratic question, being an artist, you kind of have to invent your own rules of the game. So I'd say that, being an artist is the toughest thing. Advice I'll give to my younger self is that you have to follow. I've always known that I wanted to be an artist since I was very little, and it was kind of obvious that that was the thing that I was kind of good at. That was always art was my thing. And so I'd say just follow that and don't worry about people asking you whether, your life's going to turn out okay if you become an artist, or should you have quote unquote a real job, because you'll be fine. I don't know if I have tried any unconventional mediums or techniques, because I usually do the same ones, so I'm not sure how unconventional they actually are. But I have definitely, what I do a lot is I take off my glasses because I'm sort of blind, and see the work as kind of blurry, so I can sort of just see kind of a sea of shades rather than specific things, and then I just draw away and see what happens, and I feel like that really frees my hand up. Another thing that I do is I flip the work upside down, or I walk away from it, photograph it, walk away from it for a day and just look at the photo of it, which really helps. Or I look at my work in the mirror. But all of these things I was kind of taught at art school, so I don't know how unconventional they are. I definitely prefer to have music or podcasts. I find complete silence deafening, and also a lot of the time I'm just trying to distract myself from what my hand is doing, because I find that when you let your hand freeze, when you get the sort of most purest drawing. So I feel like my conscious has to concentrate on a podcast or an audiobook or some music or a TV show, and my kind of inner subconscious would draw once I have enough distractions for myself. What I hope that people take away from my artwork is that the world is an extremely odd place, and I draw a lot from my personal experiences, literally. And I think that anybody could, and everybody's life is a bit odd. We just kind of forget how. And so I hope that people sort of notice weirdnesses of the world when they step out from a show of mine or my studio visit. I'm due to have a show in New York in Cafe Privé, which is a space that does gallery sort of dinners and openings and stuff. And in September, and probably a show in Paris in September or October. We're still to decide the dates. My social handles are at Anastasia Lopoukhine, Lopa, and Anastasia spelled the usual way with an SIA at the end. And I also have work featured at a London gallery called Canopy Collections. So that's their Instagram page is at Canopy Collections. So look for my name on their website or Instagram page.